Hello and benvenuti. I'm Sonia Sangiorgi and welcome to today's program. In this episode, we begin with Italian designs at Shepherd's Fashions, featuring our very own Carmela Prinzo, showcasing an elegant Max Mara creation. Next, enjoy a special song parody by Giuseppe the MC titled Mama, created in honor of Italian mothers. Then we highlight the National Congress of Italian Canadians Platinum Jubilee celebration, marking 75 years of dedication, leadership, and contributions to both the Italo-Canadian community and the broader Ottawa community. And finally, Father Anicetus and Marco Pagani join us to discuss preparations for St. Anthony's Feast. Enjoy the show. Buona visione.
Salve cari telespettatori, benvenuti a Oggi Ottawa. Oggi abbiamo una opportunità speciale per voi. Stiamo parlando con Elaine di Shepherds. Elaine is the head of the social media department here, but you do so much more. And we're so glad to have you on the program, Elaine.
Thank you so much. Grazie mille, bella.
Prego, bella, vedi?
Parlo un poco in italiano.
Bravissima.
Oh, sì, sì.
We wanted to know about what you are wearing, actually. Let's
Yes.
start with that. It is beautiful, the
Thank
colors, the shape. Could you tell us about it and what it is?
And so we've sourced some fabrics like scuba, modern fabrics is what we call them, scuba, French terry crepe, and ponte, which is a double knit. And we're doing pieces that kind of, we feel, have a casual appeal that you can wear on repeat and that you can style it different ways. This is really where we're going. It's Canadian made as well, so we really believe in Canadian made fashion whenever possible. And so we like to layer. So what I'm doing right now is called a capelet. It's a one size piece. We also believe in one size pieces. We like to be size inclusive whenever possible. And so here is, if I may, I will turn around. And we're all about crop pants as well. The beauty with crop pants is that often they will work for a petite frame and a taller girl. And then layering with a nice t-shirt style, but in scuba. But these are fabrics that you should put on, feel good in. Fashion, again, it's not that fashionista edge necessarily, but it'll take you places. And you can experiment with and express yourself with accessories, different footwear. That's what we're all about as well, is really kind of making it your own, individualizing it. That's what we're doing.
Wonderful. And this beautiful dramatic, well, I consider a dramatic piece that just pulls everything together and is
color as well. We work a lot with color to kind of bring, and again, that's the importance of accessories, is to bring together a full look, just kind of complete it. Because without the accessories, it goes back to being your basic canvas.
Right? And what advice would you give to women who are looking to update their wardrobe that they don't know where to start?
Yes. What do you go to every day? Okay, what are the pieces you go to every day? And what is lacking in that? Is it that you feel that you're not shining your silhouette? Maybe your silhouette isn't being worked to its best advantage, or you feel as if you're stuck in a style rut. We've often heard that. And this is where we can really help. And it's a matter of, Prima would say, who's our in-store stylist, you have to just open up to new things. This is the perfect opportunity to come into the store, have her style you, or watch our daily videos. This is what we do on the daily. We'll take the new style of jean, it's a barrel jean, or it's a wide leg jean, or it's a crop jean, and it's like, how do I wear it? And we work with models of different shapes and sizes and heights and age groups.
I wanted to talk about, did you have any favorite Italian designers, and does the Italian style influence what you bring into the store?
Oh, it certainly does. Well, Italian style, I mean, it kind of all starts with that. Italian, French, German, Netherlands, Canadian, of course, but we're thrilled to bring in a new Italian one for us, Max Mara, MM, the MM collection. Decided to go there. It's a higher price point for us, and we're launching it, so we're very excited. But we're cognizant of the fact that whatever we bring in has to have a quality, It has to be pieces that women will want to wear now, today, modern. So Max Mara, you're wearing one of the looks.
Yes. I mean, I put this on and I felt like a different person. I think one of the comments I made was, I wish I could look like this every day. You can feel the difference in the pieces, and I'd be happy to hear from you about that. You know, when you're coaching your clients and folks that come into the store about choosing between the fast fashion and those investment pieces, what are some of the guidance? What is some of the guidance that you provide?
Well, I think that we're looking at fabric. Okay, so wearability is important. And then timelessness in terms of design, because is it a design that you'll be able to wear 5 years from now? Will you want to wear it 5 years from now? Will you be able to style it up differently 5 years from now? Right now, this kind of athleisure pant is having a moment. Do we feel that that's going to last? It's been around for a number of years now, so we're pretty confident in saying that yes, this is the continuation of that kind of athleisure meets chic meets timeless moment. And then the colors, right? Whenever we weren't sure about ivories, and so it really has resonated with them in their repertoire. I love black, I love navy, I like dark gray, but so many women are embracing ivories, cafe au laits against a stark white t-shirt. But it's the quality of the fabric that makes all the difference.
Wonderful. I had a little game that I wanted to play with you, where I'm going to give you two choices and you tell me what your preference is. Okay. So, flats or heels?
Flats by necessity.
By necessity.
In my dream life, heels for sure. You can never be too tall, Carmela.
We are kindred spirits in that. Yes. A little black dress or denim jeans?
Little black dress, because I find that jeans, I love jeans, but I feel that they are not always so comfortable for me. So I would find a little black dress with stretch that goes over all the little curves, and that I could wear with a boot, with a sneaker, with a flat, with a heel, with everything.
I love it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And espresso or cappuccino?
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
We offer such amazing videos to really, teach our customers how to utilize the pieces that we offer here. And it's, what works on one person doesn't always work on the other. So we're really here to, again, teach them, how to maybe stay with the trends, try something new, and build that confidence too, to just do something a little fresh. And yeah.
You're always taking care of me, ever since I was a baby, and I hope until I made it. I hope you never slow down, I can't do it without you. I hope your body never breaks down, so be careful not to make it true. And I will always remember you putting the talent on my bread, and all the times you fix my bed. I'm loving you, mama. Mama, don't you stop your cooking. You say no one interrupts you, then why is he always calling? You don't have to answer, just keep frying, got the letter. Whoa, I'm loving you, mama. Mama, mama, I don't really like your salad. Too salty. You put too much chicoria. Too bitter. And way too much achitu. Vinegar. But I will always remember you putting the talent on my bread, and all the times you fix my bed. I'm loving you, mama. You give me too much pasta, even when I tell you basta. Oh, there's nothing that can stop ya. You give me boosters full of money on my birthday and at Christmas time. I feel my innocence slipping away, but thanks to you I will be just fine. And I will always remember, oh, you put in the Nutella on my bread. Whoa, and all the times you fixed my bed. I'm loving you, mama. Mama, don't you stop your cooking. You say no when it interrupts you. Then why is he always calling? You don't have to answer. Just keep trying, but the letter. Whoa, I'm loving you, mama. Mama, mama, I won't forget your number. Mama, I'm always gonna call you. Mama, even when you're in a slumber. Mama, and I will always remember. You put your time on my bread, and all the times you fix my bed. I'm loving you, mama.
Auguri alla comunità italiana che festeggia 75 anni questa sera. Dobbiamo dire grazie, la generazione mia ha avuto opportunità enorme perché grazie ai sacrifici che sono stati fatti dagli immigranti, gli immigranti che sono arrivati prima di noi, i nostri genitori, i nostri nonni, dobbiamo dire grazie e la gratitudine è importante esprimere questa gratitudine.
The National Congress of Italian Canadian is an umbrella organization representing the political, social, economic, cultural interests of over 1.5 million Canadians with Italian heritage. We are committed to preserving and celebrating our Italian heritage, promoting goodwill and cooperation between Italian Canadians and Canadians of other origins through our community associations and social groups. The common thread that ties us together is our heritage and our pride. Tonight, we celebrate 75 years of dedication and community services by our Canadian Italian associations, social groups. We also wish to recognize and thank those countless leaders and volunteers who have served throughout these 7 decades. Your work is championing our values and culture is truly outstanding.
Grateful to you. It's great to be back at Villa Marconi. It's always a pleasure to be here, and we're really, really grateful for everything you do for our community. Ottawa's Italian community have been builders and philanthropists and contributors to our community for generations. I grew up in the in Ottawa in the Catholic school board, and so half my classmates were Italian. I grew up with a number of families from the Preston Street area and from throughout the community, and you have done so much to strengthen our community. Ottawa is home to tens of thousands of Italian Canadians, people who moved here from Italy, people of Italian descent. And for generations, you've built neighborhoods, you've built successful businesses, you've built community spaces like this one right here, Villa Marconi, and places like St. Anthony's Church and St. Anthony's School that have played a really important role in building a community and shaping lives. We're celebrating our 200th birthday this year. Ottawa was founded as Bytown in 1826, and we're going to mark 200 years with many, many different celebrations this year. And Italians who immigrated to Canada and to Ottawa are a huge part of our 200-year history. They raised families, they built community groups, they contributed to our city, and this is a chance for us to recognize that and say thank you. So thank you to the National Congress of Italian Canadians for bringing us all together. And once again, a big thank you to the Italian members of our community, the Italian families in Ottawa, who have truly contributed so much to building our city. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Merci beaucoup.
So I would like to acknowledge them once again. We have the Ambassador of Italy, Alessandro Catania, here with us this evening. We have Senator Tony Lafreda. We have the Ottawa Police Chief, Eric Stubbs, and his wife. We have Councillor Riley Brockington. Councillor Kathy Curry. Councillor Lane Johnson. And we have the Consigliere Sandra Aiello and her husband Loro.
The opportunity to see Italian communities in smaller or more remote places, from very often beautiful ones, from I don't know, Victoria, BC to St. John's, Newfoundland, from Moncton, New Brunswick to recently, a few days ago, in Regina or Saskatoon in Saskatchewan. And really, I must say, every time I am deeply humbled to see the achievements, to see the pride, to see the unity and the values that keep the bond of Italian Canadians today. And also, and this is very much true for Villa Marconi, also something that really impresses me is that your communities, and again, certainly the Ottawa one and Villa Marconi, you certainly commemorate and honor your past, because rightly so, you are very proud of the work and the achievements of your grandparents and parents, so you honor the past, but you do that by working towards the future. So you are not content just by remembering and keeping alive your values and your traditions in your ancestry, but you want to do that by really setting to yourself new benchmarks, new objectives, new goals to be reached. And that's really amazing, and it's something that goes to your credit, to the credit of your leaders, but to the credit of all the volunteers that day by day do the ground job and do really the real service to the community. It's really humbling to me. I'm deeply honored. I'm so happy and so glad to be part of this celebration. But again, it's really a celebration about you, about what the Italian community has been able to do all across Canada, and I'm grateful to the mayor for recalling this very important anniversary of the 200 years of the nation's capital, and certainly it's a very good way to reflect on the contributions that Italian Canadians have given in a very concrete and substantial way to the development and growth and success of the great nation of Canada that hosts us and hosts me tonight. We, as the embassy, try to live up to this very ambitious benchmark that you set for yourself. I'm very grateful to our consul, Sandra Aiello, with whom under whom I work, and I try to follow her instructions without taking too much freedom. But really, thank you to all of you. I'm very proud to represent Italy in your midst. A very final word to say that we are very lucky that we operate within a strong drive by the two governments of Canada and Italy to grow together, to do things together. So
I feel such a wealth to have seen my grandparents my parents, and many of you that came here in Canada with very little, con pochissimo. Just a little suitcase, but lots of hope. Hope for a better life, hope for opportunity. Hope to give your kids opportunity, people like me, the opportunity. And I told them, I said, it's not about me. It's about what you all accomplished. I said, it's because of the opportunity we got. And what did they come here with? And why did they succeed was one of the questions. I said, I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. Not just my parents, the community, the hard work, the values, the integrity, the service to the country, to the community, service to their own families, and sometimes last to their own families. You know, many had 2 factory jobs, and it was amazing. The service, the responsibility, the integrity, the collaboration with all the communities, the integration into the country of Canada, where today I'm proud to say I'm Italo-Canadian. So those values are what made this community, these associations, 75 years. Congratulations, Auguri.
Buonasera, sono padre Anicetus, parroco della Chiesa di San Antonio. I just want to share something about the feast of San Anthony that we will celebrate next month. It will be 14 June. So the feast of San Anthony, as you know, is both a religious and cultural celebration. It is rooted in the deep faith and of the Italian community, but it also a way of bringing people together, bringing the new generation together through prayer, family, tradition, food, and of course friendship. So it keeps alive the heritage of the first Italian immigrant while welcoming the wild Ottawa community.
Buonasera a tutti, grazie per la vostra presenza, grazie a Oggi Ottawa. Io sono Marco Pagani, sono il chair del Consiglio della Chiesa di Sant'Antonio. Siamo qui oggi per parlare della festa di Sant'Antonio il 14 giugno. So June 14th of the following month, we are going to celebrate the St. Anthony's Feast. As a council and as an organizing committee, we're striving to achieve some of the glory days of years gone by. Many of us that grew up in Ottawa, St. Anthony's is a part of our cultural and spiritual heritage for sure. And in fact, I'd like to think it's the spiritual heart of the Italian community. We remember the glory days. St. Anthony's Feast was something that was celebrated amongst close to the 50,000 Italian Canadians that actually live in our city. So after the pandemic, things kind of slowed down, activities diminished, participation was a little bit lower. So our ambition this year, first of 2 years, is to inch towards some of those past glory years. So we're trying to do something a little bit more elaborate. So we have a pretty significant program in place. We just finished our meeting. We've been having meetings for the last 2 months. I want to congratulate Father Anicetus for his spiritual leadership and guidance, and the fact that he's very much energizing this whole activity. So we have key stakeholders amongst various groups, the Preston Street BIA, the Ottawa Firemen's Band, the Knights of Columbus, and other stakeholders amongst our ecosystem that contribute at the organizing committee level. Like I said, we've been meeting probably for the last 2.5 months now, almost on a weekly basis, and some of us are involved on a daily basis. So we've settled on, as we said, June 14th, 10:30, there will be an outdoor mass. So part of the Glory Days was celebrating, spiritually outdoors, and we're all going to pray, and I encourage our parishioners and others to pray for good weather that day. The mass will be about an hour, 10:30 till 11:30. 11:30 to 11:45, the procession will start. So we're going to have a procession which will go north on Gladstone. It'll cut towards Preston, north on Booth. It'll cut towards Preston, I think on Willow, but I'm not exactly sure. Then we're going to come back on Preston and then back up on Gladstone, and the procession will end in front of the church. There will be road closures for the procession. And then once the procession is complete, there will be a lunch underneath the church, which will start at noon, and it'll run till about 2:45 or so. It'll be run by the Knights of Columbus and other volunteers. And it's going to be a very nice Italian lunch with barbecued sausage and pasta and meatballs and a nice bicchiere di vino, some wine will be served as well. Of course, there'll be water and pops and other things. Outside on the main stage from 1 o'clock, so after the procession, from 1 o'clock till about 2:45, we're going to have some entertainment. So the Espresso Show Band is going to play for about an hour and 15 minutes or so. We're going to have the Do Re Mi Bimbi Children's Choir from the church. And then we're going to have Fante d'Amore dance troupe, which is also affiliated with the St. Anthony's Church. So we're really excited. A lot of hard work, a lot of fantastic volunteers. We're, again, trying to get close to the glory days of the past, and we're inviting all of you, not only Italians, but people of all cultures and people of all faiths, to come and witness something that we think is going to be extremely special. So, benvenuti a tutti.
Benvenuti a tutti, and let us celebrate this feast together as one family.
Grazie.
Grazie.